What is going on, people? I'm here again for my second video of the day. Aren't you guys lucky? Well, in this one, I'm going to show off my horror Blu-ray collection. My entire horror Blu-ray collection. Like I said in a previous video, I'm kind of rearranging my whole collection. You know, sometimes it just sits there and it doesn't look right. So you got to rearrange it here and there. Well, in this big thing over here, I decided to put all my horror DVDs in. Well, to save some room, I'm going to kind of double stack and throw these Blu-rays over there too. Kind of just have them all a little different. But before I move them from my Blu-ray section to my other section, I'm going to show you what I have. It's the first time I've done this for showing off part of my Blu-ray collection. I'm going to probably finish it at my whole collection at one point, but this right here is my horror part of my collection. So, leave comments if you want. Let me know what you think of it, or if I have some shitty taste in movies, or if you have other movies that I should check out. Leave them in the comments. Let me get into this because this might take a little while. Some I'm going to talk about, some I'm not going to. I'm just going to show whatever. If you want me to review any of them, let me know in the comments. Well, this one here is Peter Jackson's crack, I guess, at horror. It says it's the goriest fright film of all time. It's very gory. He should go for another crack at it because I enjoyed this movie, and that's Dead Alive. This one here wasn't as good as I thought it would be, and that's The Black Waters of Echo Pond. I wouldn't watch this. I mean, if you were interested in it. I was interested in it because I saw the previews and never saw it again. But, this one's the third out of this. I don't know why I have it in such bad order. These aren't going to be in any order or alphabetical. I'm going to worry about that after. But this is the third installment of Hatchet. Great series. I say watch it. This one is really good. It's by the Soska sisters. I gotta get more of their stuff. And it's American Mary, starring Catherine Isabel from the Ginger Snap collection or series. This one I reviewed a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago. Maniac, with the remake with Elijah Wood. This one I did a nice little review to whatever. Stitches with Ross Noble. It's another clown movie. This one here, I heard it was scary and disgusting. It wasn't that bad to me, but people didn't like it as much. That's the Human Centipede. And to go with that, this one I found really disgusting and almost couldn't get through. And that's the Human Centipede 2, the full sequence. Now this one is very disgusting and gory and sick and twisted. And that one, sorry, that one I found it hard to get through. The first one, not so much. This second one was a little hard to get through. To go with my Hatchet collection, I got the first and second two. I have all three. Like I said, this is a underrated series. I'd say watch it. It's one of the underground ones, but it's definitely good. The death scenes in these movies are really good. This one here is by Guillermo del Toro. I actually have not watched this, even though it's been in my collection for a while. And that's Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Now you got these movies here are, I think, a one-trick pony. If you watch them once, kind of loses its factor after. For the first part, you see these, they jump at you and you get scared. But after that, it's kind of, you know what's coming. So they aren't as good. The storylines are kind of good, but I got Paranormal Activity. Then you got Paranormal Activity 2. And you got Paranormal Activity 3. I do have the fourth one. I'll show you later. This one here I have the first one on DVD. This one I didn't usually these horror kind of sequels kind of suck. This one is actually pretty good, and it's Mirrors 2. The first one stars I think it was Kiefer Sutherland. I could be wrong though. This one's an old school one. Night of the Creeps. This is the first one. The second one came out recently, and I did a review on the second one. And this is Insidious. Good movie. This one wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It's about aliens, and it's from the producer of Paranormal Activity Insidious, and that's Darker Skies. It's kind of funny how came right after those three. I had no idea that was going to happen. This one was a remake, and it wasn't as good as the original, and it's based on the story by Stephen King, and that's Children of the Corn. I like the original better. This one had promise, and then the ending kind of threw me off for a loop. It was alright, I guess, but Cabin in the Woods. This one was the originator, and I like it a lot. It's a werewolf, an American werewolf in London. I like this one better than the Paris one, but I saw the Paris one first, actually. Got into that one. Now, this one here is... I don't remember if this one's the... No, this is the original. They made a remake of this one. This one is based on John Advie Lindquist's book, the bestseller, and it's Let the Right One In. I forget where this is based out of, but this is the original, and then they made a remake. This one here is a 4-pack of Hellraiser. I think these are the later ones. I got it because it was like $3. Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser Inferno, Hellraiser Hellseeker, and Hellraiser Hellworld. I guess these are some of the later ones. Like I said, I only got it because it was cheap. This one's a double pack of Blindness, which is really good. And I did not watch Proof yet. I kind of put this in because Blindness has its pieces. I might just keep it somewhere else, but Blindness and Proof, it's a double pack. This one was a prequel to the Alien series. I like the Alien series better. This one was alright. I was expecting a little bit more, but Prometheus. This one I don't remember watching. I don't remember, but Priest. I put this one in here because this one is a psychological weird movie, and it's got The Night Listener, which is the one that I put it in for, and the other one is Benefit of the Doubt, which I have not watched yet. It's a double pack. This one is the first remake to this movie, and it's Piranha. I like the original better. This one's pretty much tits and ass and what's his name, O'Connell or whatever his name is, getting his junk bit off, the kid from Stand By Me. This one here, it comes with 3 movies. They're alright. The only one I really liked, which kind of reminded me of it was more of a, like a, what do you want to call it, Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of deal. I remember a story like that. Is the first one. This one has Forget Me Not, House of the Fallen, and Red Hook. Like I said, the first one was the only one that was alright in my book. This one here has When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to Me. It's a double pack. It's one of these little double pack things. These next 3, I guess, are like a series, a TV series. They all have their own little stories. Some of them have 3, some of them have 4. The first 2 have 2. The first 2 have 3, and the third one has 4. But these are all. This is season 1, volume 2, and it's got Jennifer, Sick Girl, and Dear Woman. It's the Masters of Horror, and it says season 1. This is season 1, volume 3. It's got Incident, On and Off the Mountain Road, Dance of the Dead, and Pick Me Up. That's volume 3, season 1. And this one's volume 4, season 1. It's got Imprint, Homecoming, Heckle's Tale, and Chocolate. Like I said, they're more like just kind of shorts. I think they all run about an hour. They're all pretty good. This one's a double pack. It's got Dr. Giggles and Otis. Another double pack of Hostel and Hostel Part 2. This one here comes with, it's the Scream collection. It comes with the first 3 movies and then 2 kind of documentary kind of deals, Still Screaming and Scream the Inside Story. It's a 5-pack, a nice little collection. This one comes with Dusk Till Dawn 1, 2, and 3, and it comes with Full Tilt Boogie. This one has Deep Rising, which I got it for, and the Puppet Master. Deep Rising is the one where they go on a ship and it's kind of got like mechanical beings on it or whatever. It's taken over. This one here, these are falling. Let me fix this. This one here, I recently got. It's a different kind of storyline. It's kind of parts interesting and other parts are kind of slow, but it's Frankenstein's army. Pretty much Russians, or I think their Russian army get sidetracked and they find this village of these people and creatures that are made by this guy that puts these dead people together, and it's just very interesting and weird at the same time. This one here is the original Carrie. This one's the newer prequel to The Thing. The Thing. It's the prequel one. This one has Hollow Man and Hollow Man 2 on it. This is the only Saw one that I have on Blu-ray. I have the rest of the series on DVD. This one's Saw the Final Chapter. This one I don't remember watching. I have it though, I don't remember watching it. Scar 3D. This one's about a prehistoric kind of monster kind of deal. Relic. Running around a museum. This one I remember getting, I think, last Christmas or something, or at some point. Haven't really watched it. It's got Danny Trejo, and it's Rise of the Zombies. Rise of the Zombies. This one I got for cheap, and I'm glad I got it for cheap because the movie kind of sucks. And it's Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. This one's the latest installment of Scream. Got Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and the I forget the one girl's name. Scream 4. This one I had on DVD, and then I decided to upgrade. I think this is one of the more underrated movies. I don't really see people talk about it. I could have missed it, but I haven't seen much people talk about it. Trick or Treat. I like this movie a lot. This one I recently got. I did a review on it. The Woman in Black. And this one I got one of the Blockbusters that was going out of business. I got it for cheap. I still haven't checked it out. The premise though sounds pretty interesting. I think it's more like torture kind of film, or where he keeps the girl under wraps or whatever, but it's 100 feet. Those are the Blu-rays without my slip cases. I like the ones with slip cases, but I don't have as many. This one is the Carrie remake. I did a little review on it. This one is actually pretty scary. It caught me off guard in many points. The Conjuring. Like I said, I have the first 3. This is the 4th one, and I'll have to get the 5th one when it comes out. Even though you know what the hell's coming on. It's a jumpy movies, and that's Paranormal Activity 4. This one was going in the right direction, and then the end kind of shit was shit, and that's Mama. This one was a remake to Let the Right One In, and this is Let Me In. And it's got the one girl in this is a really good actress. She's gonna be an up and comer, the Chloe Grace Moretz or whatever. I like her in it. This is the remake. Let the Right One In. This one I did a review to. I think it's pretty good. It's got that 80s synth music. It's like a home torture kind of movie, except the one girl just becomes like a badass and starts killing people off. You're next. This is the only Steelbook Blu-ray that I have, and I had it for a while. The series I enjoyed somewhat. I like the game better than the movies, but Resident Evil Afterlife. This one was decent. Red Riding Hood, the alternate cut. This one was about a box that was possessed, and the little girl ends up getting possessed by this demon kind of deal. And it's based on a true story, supposedly. That's the possession. It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. This one didn't really catch my fancy. I bought it and never talked about it because I hardly got through the movie. I kept thinking, I remember seeing previews and thinking it was going to be a lot better. It's by Rob Zombie. I was expecting better, and then it was just, I don't know what it was. It wasn't my cup of tea. It was a little different and out there. But that's The Lords of Salem. Wasn't too high on that one. Yeah, let me get it over here. This one was alright. It's a story of Hansel and Gretel upgraded to, instead of them just killing the one witch, they grow up and they kill more. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter. This one is the second in the collection, in the series. The first one was The Collector. This one is The Collection. This one is actually really good. I like The Collector, and I enjoyed it, and then I was like, how are they going to top it? This one is actually the best scenes and just the whole premise of this movie. I liked it a lot. I'd say if you haven't watched this one, give it a chance. This one was alright. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This one I just threw in here. It's like a, I guess, terrorized movie or whatever. And that's The Purge. It's not really a horror movie, but I decided to throw it in here because you have your torture kind of deal a little bit in it. This one's the second one. I did a review on it. Insidious 2. Insidious Chapter 2. This one I don't remember much of. Nicolas Cage, Season of the Witch. I don't even know if this one's really a scary movie. This one either. Anthony Hopkins. I don't remember this too much. I guess I didn't like it that much. But The Right. This one is the recent one that just came out of this, and it's Texas Chainsaw. Evil Wears Many Faces. Texas Chainsaw, which was alright. And this one, the last one out of my whole Blu-ray horror collection, is the remake to this movie, which I thought they did a pretty good job. The gore in this was really good. I mean, you can't beat the cheese of the original one, but I guess they did their best, and that's the Evil Dead remake. So, that was my entire horror Blu-ray collection. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you got through this whole, it's like a 19-minute video. If you have other ones that I should look into, let me know. I want to get through at one point, do my whole Blu-ray collection, and possibly go back through my entire DVD collection. If not, I'll just do a whole overview of my collection. So like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know in the comments. If you like my other videos, subscribe. Like I say, I got a Facebook fan page. I got a Facebook group page. I got a Twitter and an Instagram. I'll put those links on the bottom. And until next time, I'll see you.